They say that my mother expressed herself too harshly, that she wrote too freely. Effectively, they victim blame her for her own assassination. This is why the Guardian Award is so important to us. If my mother's memory and legacy are destroyed, the criminal and corrupt that she investigated and who are responsible for her assassination will have triumphed, and the universal values that my mother worked so hard to defend will have failed. The Guardian Award recognizes my mother's work, not just as a personal achievement, but as a legacy that belongs to global society. It belongs to all journalists, to all people who fight fraud, to all people who protest corruption all over the world. My mother herself is now beyond all harm, but the Guardian Award honors her life's work. In doing so, it helps to protect this legacy. The award reminds everyone that watchdog journalism, that fighting corruption, is essential to democracy, and that true democracy does not exist if journalists are unable to work freely. It reminds us that our rights, including the right to know, should not be taken for granted at any time. In accepting the honor in my mother's name, I also accept it on behalf of all those journalists who continue her work in Malta and elsewhere, on behalf of journalists around the world who have told and retold her story, on behalf of everyone who keeps her memory alive and continues to campaign for justice, despite the personal risks. They too have helped protect my mother's memory and have become part of her legacy. While criminal justice for her death remains elusive, the Guardian Award brings us closer to another sort of justice, one that is very comforting for me and my family, one that I think is also very comforting for all people who have suffered in their fight for corruption and justice. This kind of justice recognizes my mother's work as a legacy to society and her assassination as a crime against the universal values that she defended.